Evening people, welcome back to the channel. We're just about to start quali by the look of it. So tonight I'm bringing you round 8 of P1RC's N300 League, or the 90's Classics, depending how you want to look at it. Oops. Let's not press those kind of buttons. Yeah, so round 8 from Weathertech Raceway Laguna Seca. It's got the infamous corkscrew in. Let's see how they get on tonight. It's a difficult track if you don't know it too well, especially the corkscrew. A lot of runoff as well. It's all sand, very difficult to get back on track. Right, let me pull up the points. So as a team event, we've got 3 teams. We've got Team Skippy racing in green. We've got Team Luke racing in yellow. And we've got Team Valium racing in red. So team points. Up until last week, 707 for Team Skippy, leading the way, 566 for Team Luke, and 495 for Team Valium. So it has been a bit of a mixed match of drivers week in, week out. Some drivers able to make it, some drivers not. We've already got drivers off track on the mini screen. So that's team standings. Let's have a look and see who's up front and leading this one. It is Champ for Team Skippy. He's on 206 points. Benny's second, driving for Team Luke. He is on 182 points, so not that much in it. Pav's in third for Skippy, for Team Skippy. He's on 181 points. And why would he do that? Fourth place is Dylan. And he is on 179 points. On 172 points in 5th is Reg GT. 6th we've got Mocking Weeks, 145. Jarv 72 in 7th, 102. Ghost Realm 8th, he's on 100. Valium 9th, 92. Don in 10th, driving for Team Valium. He's on 88 points. In 11th, we've got Luke Doherty, driving for Team Luke. 85 points. 12th is Skippy, driving for Team Skippy. He's on 64 points. 13th, we've got Daz. He's driving for Team Valium. He's on 53 points. Gamer Dad, driving for Team Luke. He's on 50 points. Cakes, so I've seen Cakes in the lobby tonight. Usually one of the reserve drivers. Yes, he is a reserve driver. He is on 29 points. Manny the Gamer, Team Luke, he is on 28 points. Burnt Fry is on 23 points. Also reserve driver. Raoul, reserve driver, and Baggy, reserve driver. 20 points and 18 points. 2 more reserve drivers. We've got Zuzims and Stewie Mac. 8 points and 6 points respectively. So Champ at the minute, not tearing away with it. 206 points versus 182. Well, I better get myself on track now. Waffle through that. I'll be halfway through quali. Okay, what are we at? 4 minutes. All right. Ghost Realm Gaming. Currently set for fastest lap so far, 1:32.5 in the BMW. Comes into the Rahal Straight, or Rahal Straight, towards this infamous corkscrew section. Over the brow of the hill, hard on the brakes. Drops it down into second, clean through the first section. Got to be careful you don't cut too much of the second section. It is blind as you come over the crest. The little purple sector there for Ghost Realm. BMW working well at Laguna Seca. Let's see if he can keep that speed up as he comes across the line. Only turn 11 to go. Drifting that BMW around the final turn. Has he managed to keep the speed? He has gone a bit quicker. 132.518 for Ghost Realm. 46.4 of a second back in second place on the grid. 132.9. Oh, he's just been pipped by Luke Doherty though. He's gone 132.5 in the R33. Into third then. Oh, Dylan going quicker overall. He's chucked himself into pole. 131.626. Skippy, and that is Skippy the Kangaroo. So that pushes Ghost Realm down. Oh, we catch him running wide just as he comes onto the Rahal. Queue of drivers coming up towards this corkscrew section. Who's that going spinning off track? Valium gets himself back on track, nearly clears up the champ in the process. Driver parked on the apex. Oh, we've got chaos at the top. Chaos at the top. So Champ, current championship leader. He's got himself in 6th at the minute. 133.2. Doherty's gone wide through that turn as well. Coming back out the pits then. Dad in 8th position, 133.9. So driving the 350Z. It's one of the fastest cars in this league. I did see, oh, we've got Skippy in one, but getting it all wrong through turn 2. Into the sand he goes. Struggling to get that car pointed in the right direction. Don in 11th at the minute. Driving the Sylvia. 134.1 for Don. HGT in 11th. 134.5. Benny 13th. He's on a 136.0. Cakes 136.3. He's in the Supra. The Gamer 141.2. I'm sure I saw someone in the P1RC smashing his wheels into that curb. Is nobody in the Delta this week? Who's that? Who's that in the Delta in front of? Oh, it's Jarv 72. Why didn't we see Jarv 72? Was he in the got into the collision at the top here? So the boys complaining about this one. They're not overly happy with the Delta, but everyone's had to drive it, so they get to drive the fastest and the slowest car. Jarv pushed down to 10th now. Let's have a quick flick through the order again. A couple of positions changed. Dylan's gone quicker, 130.7. Pav is almost a second behind him. He's over a second behind him on a 131.8. Mocking Weeks third, 132.1. Baggy, evening mate, how you doing? Still a little bit miffed, mate. I'm over it. Burnt fry safe. That's all he needs to know. He's safe. If we ever meet, I'm not going to skin him or anything. I'm not going to do a Bob Bristow on him. Mocking Weeks getting the car up on 2 wheels there. Driving the R32 tonight for Mocking. Yeah, so if you weren't aware, people, I did race Friday, but it wasn't the best of nights, to be perfectly honest. Qualifying all went horribly wrong. Not my fault. Just yeah, I'm not going to go into it, but I couldn't get my head back in the game, so I pretty much just quit both races. I didn't quit. I stayed in the game as such, but because I don't rage quit like that. But yeah, I just couldn't get my head into it, and I was ending up annoying other people, getting in the way, so I just decided to chuck it in the pits, both races. Champ chucking himself up into second. So 10 minutes into quali, still a few minutes left to try and pump these laps out. But Dylan putting in a flyer, 130.7. Not sure where his car's got the jiggles going on there, but they have. So Champ up into second then, 131.8, still over a second behind Dylan. Pav pushed down into third. Walking Week's now fourth. GT, oh, just catch him getting turn 5 wrong. Just keep it out of the way while some of these other drivers come through. So 5th at the minute, Ghost Realm was holding pole. He's left the race lobby and come back. So he's down in 6th now. His hot lap not on the board. So Doherty's 7th. Not sure what's going on with Luke. Usually there'll be 15 paragraphs of chat coming out either in the YouTube chat or on the PlayStation chat, like a paragraph. He's smashing his keyboard hard right now. But 7th place for Luke. Gamer Dad in 8th. No hot lap from Gamer. He has got one. What is he? 2.1 down from the leader. 0.3 down from Luke. What's Luke on? 132.5. So I'll put Gamer Dad on a 132.8. Skippy in 9th then, he's on a 133.4. P1 Don, he's done a 133.6. Valium was fastest on there, is a 135.256. 9 thousandths off of Don's time. So it's a 133.691 for Valium. Oh, getting the corkscrew all wrong. Joel 72 in the Delta, 133.7. Benny 13th, 133.7 as well. Nothing in it between Jarve and Benny. Cake's one of the reserve drivers, 134.0. Struggling. And Manny 15th, 138.2. This is the Luke Doherty comment coming through, look. Oh no, it's not. Good evening, Mr. Mini Monkey. For many, many months I wondered who you were, chatting in my streams. So, what have we got? A minute and a half left. Where's Jarve going? Where did you just go, Jarve? So Dylan's still holding pole position, 130.7. Champ still holding that second. He's unable to get any closer. Still over a second slower than P1 Dylan's fastest time. Excuse me. German brother from another mother, that's right. No, that's right, Mini Monkey, because I deleted it. I was ashamed, so I deleted it. Oh, contact between Champ and Dylan. I spent both races in the pits, Raoul, so, you know, nothing to watch really. was having a half decent race in race 2, but yeah, just kept making mistakes and couldn't get my head into it. So I decided to chuck myself in the pits and just stay out of everyone's way. And not getting vehigled in any rage moments or anything like that. Because I was, you know, I was just raging Friday night. That's just how it went. Oh, you watched it live? Oh, right, okay. Poor you. That's about all I can say. So, no position swapping at the minute. Mockin still in 4th, Reg in 5th. Ghost Realm still in 6th. Luke Doherty still in 7th. Gamer Dad still 8th. Skippy 9th. Struggling a little bit with that big old Nissan. Benny 10th. So made up a couple of positions as Benny's taken a 1:33.6 for that 10th. So we are just about to start the race. 15 minutes qualifying has ticked over. Here we go then. Dylan holds top spot, Champ 2nd, Pav 3rd, Mock in 4th, Luke in 5th, Reg GT 6th, Ghost Realm 7th, Gamer in 8th, Skippy 9th. Should have been quicker flicking through those, shouldn't I? Where did we get up to? Skippy in 9th. Benny 10th, Don 11th, Valium 12th, Jarv in 13th, Cakes in 14th and Manny in 15th. So a half decent view, still can't see the lights. The revs are up, they're away, so in. 2 races, 20 minutes, reverse grid for race 2. So Dylan through turn 1, sorry, the Andretti hairpin. I've got Red GT off track in the background. He's kept him back on, but lost a... No, he's not. He's just about to lose a position. Who's that? Someone's off track. We've got a couple of cars off track. Now we've got a car in the wall. Who's in the wall? Manny the Gamer. Don't even think it's Manny. It's not. It's Jarv 72 and Gamer Dad getting it all wrong through turn 2. They were side by side coming through there. It's never going to work with the amount of sand you've got at this track. So Gamer Dad down at the back of the pack. He is also 4 seconds off of Jarv, so a lot of work to do for Gamer Dad already. Dylan leads comfortably out front, 1.1 seconds, drifting it through the corkscrew. 46 has got himself up into 2nd. Champ now 3rd, so 3 Team Skippy drivers leading the pack at the minute. Doherty, first of the Team Luke drivers, in 4th. Got Team Luke in 5th as well with Reg GT. So losing a position from the grid. P1 Don 7th, Benny 8th. Where's Ghost Realm gone? Cakes in 9th, Skippy 10th, Manny in 11th. Oh, almost getting the hairpin wrong. Jarv in 12th, 13th for P1 Gamer, and Valium 14th. What has happened to... Looks like we've lost Ghost Realm Gaming. Unless he's just not showing up on my screen. Oh, Dylan's got it all wrong. He's got it all wrong. Pav comes through to take the lead. So he's just got it wrong as he comes onto the Rahal straight, and that's allowed his teammate Pav to come through. Nice and easy, no drama. Dylan back on track. He is under pressure from now. 3rd place Champ. Picked up a bit of a penalty, under a bit of pressure from Luke Doherty behind, also holding a tiny bit of penalty. Caught to turn 11 then. Rounding off lap 2. A little bit of action so far. So top four starting to pull a little bit of gap from 5th place Red GT. 3.3 seconds down at the minute, Reg. Mocking Weeks another 2.5 seconds back in 6th. P1 Don another 1.6 back in 7th place. Benny in 8th, closing that gap up into the hairpin. Yeah, Don running a little bit deep through there. Slowed him down a little bit. So that's allowed Benny to close that gap up. Just runs himself a little bit wide. So Gamer Dad at 9th. Big gap back to Gamer, 9.2 seconds. Cakes in 10th. So it looks like there's been some action. There's a lot of damage on these cars. Jar 72 in 11th. Skippy in 12th. Just starting to stretch out now at the back. Manny the Gamer 13th. Valium now 14th, 16.8 seconds back from Manny. Oh, he's gone wide again through turn 2. So Pav still leads 0.5 of a second. Drops his penalty into turn 11. The 3 Team Skippy drivers still up front. Good points on the tables if they can keep these positions. Champ also got a little bit of a penalty to lose, but he has managed to make a tiny bit of a break from Luke Doherty. Dropping his penalty again through that turn. Luke Doherty still holding on to a big chunk of his. But they're still pulling time over 5th place Reg GT. A little bit of pressure from Mocking Weeks. I do just want to catch up with this fight because I think this is about to get a bit fruity as well. Pav 46 and Dylan nose to tail as they come up to the not the chicane, the corkscrew. Pav just drops a tiny bit of his penalty off through there. Nowhere for Dylan to go at the minute. Purple sector for him. He's got a fastest lap of the race as well, Dylan. All over the rear end of Pav 46. Are the teammates going to battle it out, or are they aware? Going around the outside then, Dylan. He's trying it. Just get a better run. Not quite. Pav keeps the lead then. Down to this Andretti hairpin. On the brakes, Pav going a little bit defensive, just worried about the attack from Dylan. Just got to be careful that they don't lose too much time. Champ just getting the chicane wrong, sorry, the hairpin wrong. Picked up another bit of a penalty. But up front, Dylan and Pav side by side through turn 3. Pav holding the line, he's going to have the inside. Oh, amazing, amazing. I thought he'd lost it. Clipped his teammate's front end, which put him back on track. Neither driver off. Oh my god, Pav 46, save of the day with a little bit of help from Dylan. I jumped out, so I didn't kill anyone else. Wow, what was up? What happened, Ghost Realm? Save of the day so far to Pav 46, under pressure from Dylan still for that first place. Champ now 1.8 seconds back. Luke Doherty now 2.5 seconds back. So the 3 Team Skippy guys starting to run away with it a little bit. Pav 46 still holding the lead up front. But for how much longer? Got a mirror full of Nissan at the minute. difficult track to overtake on. There's really only one or two places you can make a clean overtake. Good run out of turn 3. I don't think he's close enough to make a move into turn 4. Oh, he's running a little bit wide. That's going to slow him down a tiny bit. You can see Pav just started to pull away, but the slipstream kicking in for Dylan. Can he close the gap up towards the corkscrew? Again, Pav going defensive. You can see it happening. Lovely bit of camera angle through the corkscrew. Still bumper to bumper between Dylan and Pav. Pav got the inside lines in this turn. Now will carry the speed into the final turn as well. So P1 Dylan's got to try it again for another lap. Whoa, Pav's got it a little bit wrong on the exit of turn 11. A little bit slow, but Dylan was compromised. Really good battle between these two. Through that hairpin, double apex, quite a wide one. You can see all the sand ready to take them for a little bit of a joyride if they get it wrong. Dylan just getting a wheel on the sand. Purple sectors from Pav. So let me run through the order. Dylan in second, then Champ third. Team Skippy in 1, 2 and 3. Luke Doherty in fourth. Weeks 3.6 seconds back. Reg GT has closed that gap, less than a second back now in 6th. Still got a tiny bit of penalty. Oh, sorry, it was Mocky Weeks in 6. Yeah, Mockin's taken Reg GT. Apologies, got that wrong. Benny in 7th. So Team Luke in 7 and 8th with Gamer Dad. Don driver for Team Valium in 9th position. Was he 2 seconds back from Gamer? So he'll be looking to close those gaps up on the drivers in front. Skippy in 10th, 12 seconds down. So massive gaps starting to appear. Cakes in 11th. I've missed a move. Dylan has got past Pav. Jarv in 12th. I assume that's happened down the straight, or possibly into the final turn. We'll catch up with that in a second. Valium in 13th, and Manny 14th. Yes, no Ghost Realm. So Dylan getting past Pav then. Can Pav hang on to him and try and make a move back? Still 1, 2, 3 for Team Skippy. Half a second between Pav and Dylan already. It was you that caused that chaos, was it? So pulls another 10th. You boys got shortcut penalties on. Oh, Champ getting it a little wrong through the exit of the corkscrew. That slowed him down massively. Luke Doherty's going to have a bit more of a chance now. That gap coming down rapidly. It's going to be less than a second as they come up to the final turn. Oh, it's not. Champ able to keep the speed. Luke Doherty going for the driftathon through turn 11. Extends the gap back up to 1.4 then for Champ. Mocky Weeks 5th, 4.8 seconds back. Starting to pull more time over Reg GT. Gamer Dad 7th. He's not too much out on his own. He's got Don behind him, 2.7 seconds back. Big gap back to Benny though. He will be having a race of his own. So we have got 7 minutes left of this one. Benny in 9th, Skippy in 10th. Again, bit of a gap back, 5.5 seconds back to Benny. Another 2.5 back to Jarv. There's 11 plus nearly 12 back to Cakes. So being one of the reserve drivers can be a little bit awkward. It kind of throws you in at the deep end if you're not practiced in the car. Oh, got it wrong through the hairpin. So Valium 13th, closing the gap now on Cakes. And pulled massive gap over Manny, 11 seconds over Manny now. But Dylan's extended his lead, 1.9 seconds over Pav 46. Doherty's got his way past Champ, so he hasn't been able to close that gap up. So Champ down in 4th. It's a 1-2-4 then for Team Skippy. Still good points. And it's not over yet. We've still got 5.5 minutes just over. We have already seen position changes through 1 or 2 off-track incidents. So Mocking Week's holding 5th, 3.8 down from Champ still. Little purple sector from him though. GT6 losing more time to Mocking. Quite comfortable. He's got 10 seconds plus from Gamerdad in 7th. Gamer actually pulling more time on Don. Don now 4 seconds down. Wide is not helping that. So Dylan starting to run away with it now. Nearly 2.5 seconds over Pav 46. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. A real good fight between these two for most of the race. Many people are picking up a penalty for chopping off the second part of the corkscrew, that's all. Go still. Oh, maybe it's because they're on weak and not on strong. So Dylan extended more, 2.7, another purple sector from him. Will we see another fastest lap of the race? He's starting to catch up with Manny the Gamer. 33 seconds over Pav. It's going to take a mistake from Dylan now for Pav to get that lead back. So Luke Doherty holding 3rd. Champ still in 4th, 1.4 seconds back. Again, still not completely out of the fight. Mocking Week's 5th, pulled a bit of time back, 2.8. Yep, I think I said it. I've said it a few times that he does just turn up, he races, he doesn't quit. Where is he? Let's go and give him some air time, shall we? Here he is, Manny. And that's the other thing I find he does as well. When you lot, oh, maybe not that time. When you lot are coming through, he does exactly that. He pulls over. He lets you lot through, and then he carries on. So he really does screw up his own races. But yeah, big respect for Manny. Great sportsmanship. He knows he's in no contention for any positions, and he doesn't want to get in anyone's way. So yeah, he does wreck his own races by chucking himself off track left, right and centre. So yeah, big shout out to Manny. Dylan then, 4.7 seconds. R33 coming into its own at Laguna Seca. Just over 2 minutes remaining on this first race. Should only see one more lap. So Pav still holding on to second, 4.2 seconds over third place Luke Doherty. Champ's closed gap back up though, less than a second between these two. Piling the pressure on then at the end of this race for Champ. Can he regain that third position? Let's stick with it for this final lap, I think. Looks like one of the closest battles on track. We have got a bit of a punch-up going off at the back. Oh, not anymore, we haven't. We've got Cakes and Skippy going at it, but Skippy's run himself off track. Oh, everyone's driving themselves off track now. Skippy getting that position back then. Right, so on to final lap. Gap less than a second between Luke Doherty and Champ. Tough order in a lap to try and pull that time back. Driving the life out of that car right now. Let's just go and have a quick check. Dylan still comfortably out front, 5.5 seconds. And look at the sticker on the back of his car, look. Darksmoka, tell your mates, tell your mum. Can't love it. So into the corkscrew for the final time. What is it? I don't think he's going to get round in time. Yes, another purple sector. Dylan might be going for another fastest lap here. Dylan might actually get an extra lap in. No, but he does get fastest lap of the race, a 1:31.244 right at the end there. Pav comes home second with a great big handbrake into the wall. Luke Doherty, only just going to hold on to that third. Champ almost had him fourth. Mocking Weeks comes home fifth. Closed that gap up at the end, but not close enough for Mocking. Reg GT, great big handbrake across the wall. Thank you, Gamer Dad. Around turn 10 up towards turn 11. He's going to come home in. Oh, P1 Don running it massively wide. So Gamer Dad going to come home in 7th. Putting in his fastest lap of the race. Just on lap 12, 1:32.3. P1 Don, another big wiggle across the line for Don, 8th place. Benny going to come home in 9th. Handbrake across the line from Benny. Jarve 72 in 10th, not doing too bad really in the Delta. It is an awful car to drive according to the other lads in the lobby. Valium, what are you doing? Maniac. You're going to lose this position to Skippy. Get him, Skips. Get him, Skippy. Get him, Skips. Skippy, get him. Get him, Skippy. Got Skips. Oh, it's not close enough. Oh, Valium taking 12th. Sorry, 11th. Skippy taking 12th. Cakes 13th. And Benny 14th. Yeah, we lost Ghost Realm. He did a boo-boo. Just got out of dodge. Right, so a little bit of a break, and then race 2. Rolling start, as you can see on screen. Reverse grid. So we'll see what Manny does. If he starts at the front, he might just chuck himself in the sand or into the pit wall or something. Yeah, Luke Doherty very lucky to hold on to that third position. Champ was pretty much pushing him across the line. So 10-minute break. Possibly could, Luke Doherty. You possibly could have challenged for for one of the top spots. Well, you got third, just. Still good points on the board, like I say, for Team Skippy. Champ and Pav as well. Dylan. Okay, so a little bit of contact between Pav and Dylan. Oh, that's the bit we caught. Yeah, it was a big moment. I caught that, Pav. So you get a bit squirrely through turn 3. I thought it's all over, but no. Must have been planned that your teammate was there to stop you going off track. Score maximum points. I don't think that's going to happen, Mini Monkey. Bailey's back in. Go grab a cup of tea. Yes, he is. There he is. Yeah, real good fight between Dylan and Pav there. Pav very unlucky. Did a good job of fending off Dylan for a few laps. Skyline just had the pace. Luke, evening. Nice third place for you. Very lucky at the end not to get that taken off you by Champ. All sorts of messages firing and struggle to keep up with them half the time. So let's see what race 2 brings. Might be a little bit chaotic into the first turn. We'll see. It is a rolling start, so the cars are slightly more spread out. Ooh, this is going to be a naughty track for the rolling start. There's going to be a lot of drivers stuck around that awkward final turn, turn 11. There's the big paragraphs we were looking for, Luke. Yeah, the rolling start does stretch the cars out. It gives them a lot more space. It's not a grid as such, like I say, they come rolling around the final turn. It'll be interesting to see how many cars are stuck around that last turn. It might help reduce the chaos a little bit. The faster drivers from race 1 will probably still be around that turn, while the slower drivers get to go sort of full tilt down towards turn 1, get themselves out of the way of the chaos. Corkscrew sign. You don't want to hang back, you're going to be stuck around the final turn, you'll be one of the few. I hope you've all liked this video anyway. It's been good so far, it's been some great racing. The N300 League, or the 90's Classics, has been good from start to finish. It's not over yet, 2 more weeks. Yeah, Monza Chaos is good for viewing, but it's not good for racing, is it? It's not good for racing, Bags, come on. Nobody likes to see chaos in turn 1, especially if you are in the car, getting spun around or ploughed into the wall. I'm not having it, Bags, take it back. Why don't you give me that angle, PlayStation, when I need a camera? Why do you only give it during these dodgy free replays? So Pav46 and Dylan having a conversation in the PlayStation chat there, and Dylan and Pav will be battling it out on Thursday nights after this is finished, after the Mustang's finished. That's the Team B TVT coming up. Let's get ourselves on track. It's not far off race start. Let's go and find someone being an idiot. Oh, no burn fry and no bob, so no, we might not get that tonight. Some sense. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Don't think Manny the Gamer was trying to do that though. A lot of damage on your car, Manny. Alright, looks like we're into race 2. Doherty going for a Punterino. sure Gamer Dad was been quite happy to just practice the corkscrew. Thank you very much. Which is good for viewing bags, yeah, a bit of smoshy smashing, but... So, there we go. Grid order. A lot of cars going to be around that back end. Oh, how far down they are. So they are all the way down towards the rainy curve, turn 9. I think we have got Luke Doherty doing exactly what he said. Ghost Realm hanging back, Dylan hanging back. So they are away now. Still a lot of drivers around that final turn. So Manny leading down towards the hairpin. A little bit of a drift. He's kept it on track though. He's kept it in first. Cakes it in second. Skippy third. Valium fourth. Already got Jarve 72 hot on his tail. Jarve goes a little bit wide. Dylan's left the room. What's going on? I didn't see the mini map. I didn't see anyone spinning around, but we have got one driver way off the pace. Oh, Skippy's got it all wrong through turn 4. Oh, he's taken out another driver. Who's he taken out? Is he taking out Mocking Weeks? Oh, what's going on? Everyone's quitting. Okay, looks like we're starting the race 2 again. Right, not sure what happened there. Anybody any ideas? Saw Dylan got booted. Hopefully he's still in the room, is he? No, he's not. Dylan lost connection. So are we going to see Dylan back? And let's hope so. Got to kick your family members off all those devices, unfortunately. So he is back in the room. That's good. So it wasn't a rage quit. Good. Dylan, you're being told to pay your internet. Just pay it, man. Looks like you're on like 3G service or something. Running that PlayStation through your mobile. And an old one as well. So a bit of faffing now, I think, while they try and reset the grid. I think now the race has been cancelled. I don't think you can set it reverse grid now. Not too sure. Oh. Better get myself on track then. There's me saying it'll take a while, and we're in. So Manny still going to lead us out. Cake second, Skippy third, Valium fourth, Jarve fifth. Watch them all peel around this long turn again. You can see the gaps already. That's how they start this race. about 6 drivers getting around that final turn. Yeah, it has slowed them down a little bit. So Manny through turn 1, a lot cleaner this time. Cake second, then Skippy third, Valiant 4, Jar 72 5th, Benny. Oh, Skippy's got it wrong through turn 2, and into the wall he goes. He's got to get that car straight and back on track cleanly without getting involved with anyone else. Let's hope he does that. So Benny into 4th, then drifting that Sylvia through there. Don into 5th, Jarve 6th, Gamer Dad 7th, Reg in 8th, Mocking in 9th, Champ 10th, Luke Doherty 11th, Pav 46 in 12th, Dylan 13th, Skippy in 14th, got himself back on track just in front of teammate Ghost Realm, although Ghost Realm going up the inside, not quite able to do it, not able to carry the speed up towards the corkscrew. Oh, getting a bit loose through there as well, Skips. Ghost Realm giving it plenty of room. So Pav 46 and Dylan nose to tail already in this race. Will they end up fighting their way through to the front of the pack the same way? Oh, Ghost Realm gaming in the background, drifting that BMW. Pav 46 and Dylan. Yeah, really fighting it out. Right, back up front. Manny still leads. Nobody's managed to overtake him. He's gone a bit deep into turn 1. He's kept it on track though. He's got 1.5 second lead over Don. Don's got himself up into 2nd. He's got Benny hot on his tail in 3rd though. Decent camera angle for a change. PlayStation, thank you. That is one of the better ones I've seen so far. So Don in 2nd then, Benny 3rd, Jarve 4th, Cakes now 5th, was sitting in 2nd. But again, one of the reserve drivers, so maybe just struggling with these cars tonight. Jarve 72 really struggling to keep that car on track. We have got Reg GT going up the inside of Cakes, getting that position. So Reg GT up into 5th then, Cakes 6th, 7th, not too sure. Will he hold on to 6th as he goes into the hairpin corkscrew? No, he doesn't. So Cakes loses another position. He's got Champ right on his tail, Mocking Weeks as well right there waiting to take that position off him. Oh, he's run himself wide as Cakes, so that has allowed Mocking Weeks and Champ through. Luke Doherty's coming hot on his tail. Valium in the background. Oh, Luke just running around the outside of Cakes there. Cakes now being swamped by Valium and Dylan and Pav. Dylan's already passed Pav. Can Valium hold on to this 10th? Pav coming in like an absolute rocket behind these 3. Up the inside of Cakes. A little bit squirrely on the exit. Cakes going wide through the second part of that hairpin. Goes from Gaming coming through, drifting that BMW into 13th position. Oh, we've got a driver off. Who's that? It's P1 Don. Why won't you let me choose you, Don? Gamer Dad's got it wrong now. Gamer Dad now at the back of the pack. And Don again. Not too sure what happened there. I'm not sure if Don was coming on the track and caught Gamer Dad. A little bit of damage on Gamer Dad's car. P1 Don, yeah, he's picked up all sorts of damage. He's not had a good season in the N300s, P1 Don, to be honest. He's a quick guy. For some reason, it's just not worked out for him. Reg GT, in the meantime, has got himself up front. Can he start running away with this one? 1.3 seconds over Benny in 2nd. Jarve 72 up into 3rd. Right, so what's happened to Manny? Benny being overtaken. Champ just coming up the inside, looking to get Jarve and Benny at the same time. almost 3 wide through there. Champ up into second then. Great bit of driving from Champ. So Jarve still holding third. Benny fourth. Mocking fifth. He has just run himself a little bit wide. Oh, Valium's run himself wide as well. So Mocking run himself a bit wide. That's put him under pressure from Luke Doherty and Dylan, both in the R33 versus the R32. No way through for him. Oh, a little bit of contact between Dylan and Luke. Dylan catching that curb. Pad 46 in 8th, still holding on to the back of these two. A big pile of cars heading up towards the corkscrew. Let's hope it's all clean up front. Valium's left the room. Dylan fires himself past Jarve 72. Luke Doherty comes down the inside of Jarve as well. Jarve almost off track. Pav then. Whoa, Luke Doherty going for an absolute handbrake turn through there. Mocking Weeks looks like he's got it wrong as well. It's all kicking off here. Struggling to keep up with the position changes. Let's go and see who's up front. Reg GT still. Whoa, good. Nice and calm. Keep it that way, Reg. Champ up into second. 2 seconds back. Again going deep into turn 1. Benny third. Very similar gaps starting to stretch out. About a second and a half. Dylan up into fourth already. So 13 minutes left on the clock. Dylan starting from pretty much the back of the pack, bar Ghost Realm. Purple sectors already from Dylan. Jarve in 5th in that delta. He's doing a good job of holding on to that position. So Ghost Realm up into 6th. What is happening here? Where's Pav 46 gone? Luke Doherty 7th. Mocking Weeks 8th. Cakes 9th. Pav 46 in 10th. Not sure what's happened to Pav. Manny the Gamer, unfortunately, was leading this race, now down in 11th. But he didn't do bad for that first little stint. Kept it on track, kept it clean. Looks like he's made one massive mistake, and that's cost him all those positions. Difficult at the start of the race. Oh, I thought he was going to lose that then as well. Difficult at the start of the race to try and keep the positions. Obviously the cars very closely packed together, so they all come flooding through while you're trying to get yourself pointing in the right direction and back on track. So down in 11th at the minute, under a bit of pressure from Gamer Dad in 12th. Teammates, Gamer Dad trying to go around the outside, almost losing it through contact. May have been worth just waiting until this straight there, Gamer. So Skippy, oh, Skippy in 13th, struggling in the big Nissan. And Don all the way down in 14th, and we have already lost Valium. Yeah, it's just not worked out this season for Don in these N300s. Not too sure what it is. Reg GT still comfortably out front, 2.5 seconds over second place Champ. Dylan is now up into 3rd position, got himself past Benny, only 1.2 back. Looking to close that gap as well between himself and Champ. So Benny in 4th, 1.8 seconds back. We've got Jarve 72. Ghost Realm gaming into 6th. He's got a bit of breathing space behind. Mocking Weeks 2 seconds back, and also under pressure from Luke Doherty. So it's another R32, R33 fight right here. And then Pav 46 trying to hang on to these two in the 180SX. Currently sitting in 9th. Gamer Dad 10th. So making up another position then, Pav. Cakes in 11th. Manny now 12th. Oh, turning in a little bit early on that corner. Clip the wall. So Skippy 13th. And Don still 14th. Can he close the gap back up, make any more positions before the end of this race? Oh, Reg GT going a bit wide through turn 3. well to keep that point in a straight line. He's not lost too much time to Dylan behind. Dylan actually getting himself up into second place now. So he's managed to storm his way past Champ Champ. Whether there was any team orders there and Champ Champ came through and Champ Champ let him through, I don't know. But Dylan looking to hunt down Reg GT for the lead of this race as well. A real good battle between himself and Pav in race 1. The fastest lap of the race from Dylan, 1:31.0. So stretched out a little bit now, still some tight driving back here, a lot of guys quite close together. So Ghost Realm's got himself past Jarv, so Ghost Realm up into 5th, Jarv 7th, Mocking Weeks hot on the tail of Jarv 72 though. Oh, Cakes has left the route now as well. There's 2 drivers down. Having to hold on to 7th at the minute. Luke Doherty 8th. Pav still chasing him down for that 9th position. Here we go with that nice camera angle again, PlayStation. I'm going to stick with that. So less than half a second back now, Pav. Mocking Weeks goes around the outside of Jarv 72 to take 6th. Jarv 72 7th. Dad a long way back, 10.5 seconds down in 10th position. And he's got almost 10 seconds back to Manny. Manny's still holding on to 11th. He still managed to fend off Don. He's got 1.2 seconds. If Don can keep him pointing in a straight line, he should have a good chance of taking that. Skippy now rolling round at the back in 13th. Oh, he's running a little bit deep as he goes onto the Rahal. Losing more time then. Oh, Reg GT and Dylan. I've just caught it. Dylan getting the run on Reg GT then. Going down the inside at turn 1, taking the race lead. And he'll probably be able to make a bit of a break from Reg GT. Reg's still got a bit of a penalty to drop as well. So just under 7 minutes remaining. Champ Champ still in 3rd. Ghost Realm up into 4th now. Benny's got it wrong somewhere. Mocking Weeks past him as well. What's happened to Jarv 72? Where have you gone? Jarv down in 9th now. So Benny's 6th. I've got Pav 46 who's got himself past Luke Doherty as well. Why did you switch down to that? Pav 46 and Luke Doherty side by side on the exit of the corkscrew. Regaining that 7th position then. Pav can't believe he did that on the outside of the hairpin corkscrew. He's picked up a penalty though somewhere. Got to chuck that off. Benny in front holding a penalty too. So can Pav 46 make anything into the first turn? So Pav 46 has to stay in 8th then. So Jarv all the way down in 9th. He's got a Game of Dad only 3.7 back. Don's up into 11th, so he has got that position off of Game of Dad. Looks like Game of Dad's had a bit of off-track action. A lot of time lost between. It was Don was about 2 seconds back, and now he's 6 seconds in front. So yeah, I think Manny's been off. Skippy, I think Skippy struggled with his car tonight. In both races, he's not had a great one. Yeah, there you go, Dylan. 2.1 seconds out front already from Reg GT. So Champ only 1.7 seconds back. Both drivers holding penalties. Ghostdrome in fourth. If he can stick there, Luke Doherty run it onto the sand in the background. So Pav 46 and Luke Doherty still battling it out for that 6th position. Pav 46 got the run, he's got the nose down the inside of Luke. So he's going to have that 6th position back before the first turn, and he's going to hold on to it. Really close racing between these two. Very similar in race 1 between Pav and Dylan. Down in 8th. So a lot of penalties being picked up in race 2. Jarve still 9th. Game Dad making a little bit of time up on him. But, only 3.5 minutes or 3 minutes 20 left. Don 15.4 seconds down from Gamer Dad. So not looking like any more positions for Don. Manny holding on to 12th. He's still got Skippy 3.3 back, 3.2. So Skippy could possibly see a position change yet. 2.5 the gap. I was just about to say it's this turn coming up where we see Skippy run wide once or twice. Kept it on track that time. Manny the Gamer's got it all wrong. Oh, there's contact between himself and Skippy. Skippy's been pummeled into the wall. He's got it all wrong into the corkscrew because of it. And he's taken that 12th position off of Manny, who's drifting it into the corkscrew. Dylan, another 4-second lead, 4.5 seconds over second place Reg. Champ closed that gap up, less than a second between those two. Ghostdrome still in 4th, but a long way back, 8 seconds down. We are going to see one more lap from this race. Ghostdrome and Mocking Weeks are coming together at the end of this one as well. Pav 46 slowly closing up on the back of these two. It's only a second back as well. What's happened to Luke Doherty? Benny's got past him. Luke Doherty driving that car too hard again. So Jarve still 9th. Gamer Dad has closed the gap up. 1.2 seconds between those two. So again, there could be position changes there. Skippy's already made that position. Manny 2 seconds down. I don't think he's in a position to get that position back off of Skips. So Dylan, 5-second lead over second place Reg GT. Not quite a clean carve through the field on his way to this first position. So can Reg GT fend off Champ for the rest of this race? Can Ghostdrome fend off Mocking Weeks? Pav lost a bit of time. Corkscrew cleanly for these two. Dylan almost running himself off track, just gets control of that Nissan before coming through turn 10. So that is it. Timer has ticked over through the final turn for Dylan. is going to come across the line to take the win. So flick back to these two drivers. Reg GT going to hold on to second. Champ's going to come home for a third position. What's happened there? What? Pav 40, what? Why won't you let me change down? Pav taking fourth then. Ghost Rail fifth. Mocking Week sixth. Looks like there might have been chaos into the final turn. Benny 7th, Luke Doherty 8th, Jarv 72, going to come home 9th, Gamer Dad unable to take that position, so comes home 10th. Don in 11th, a long way back. Just coming up to that final turn now. Yeah, it looks like Ghost Realm Gaming and Mocking Weeks had a bit of a coming together in the final turn. Just allowed Pav to sneak through and take that fourth position. So Don comes home 11th. Skippy going to come home 12th, unless he gets it really wrong. Drops his penalty before he comes across the line. So 12th place for Skips and 13th for Manny. Yeah, we lost Cakes and Valium in that one. A shame. Some good racing. It does always make it more interesting in race 2. Faster drivers trying to fight their way through the pack. Like Baggy said, it does turn into a bit of banger racing, or old school touring cars as they used to be. But yeah, again, some really good racing tonight. Round 8 of P100's P100? P1RC's N300 League. What have we got coming up? So it is the midweek break for the minis, but there is a team versus team. So it is the Next Gen Boys versus GTFR. That is tomorrow night. I'll be live at about 7:45 just to give a bit of a talk through, an explanation of what's going on, that sort of stuff. And so I can post up the links and all that kind of malarkey. Tuesday back for another team versus team with the Baggy with Baggy Snails and the boys. They are racing, is that GTHR? I don't know who GTHR, I don't know anything about this team versus team on Tuesday, to be honest. Bags, it'd be nice to get a little message with setup and stuff. I don't know anything about it. Wednesday off. Thursday is the start of the TVT. Friday I'm racing again, but I'm not streaming it this week. I'm fed up with streaming my racing and doing really badly, so I'm not streaming them anymore. Saturday off, and then, yeah, round 9 of this next week. Champ, no problem. Pav, no problem. That's about it. I am still going Donington on the 20th. Tickets, my tickets booked. I've got to book a few more tickets for other people, but yes, I'm going. You won't be able to miss me because I'll be having my great big flag. Well, I hope I've got my great big flag anyway. We'll see what happens. But there's going to be a few of the other sim racing boys going as well. CJW Racing, Potter McPop, MRC Bobby. Is a CRT Bucky going as well, and Sean Daniels. I think there's a few going. I might have those names wrong, but there's a few of us going. So yeah, get yourself down. British GT's on the 20th. That is Sunday the 20th. We're not going down for quali date. We're going down for racing. But we usually set ourselves up somewhere near the old hairpin, so either on the old hairpin or just up the hill by the old bridge. We'll see what goes on. It might end up by the old bridge. You do see a lot more from there, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, I hope you've liked what you watched. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's darksmoka. I'm out of here.